All right, just waiting for YouTube to get started there. Waiting for YouTube to get started there. All right, that's done. Let me go ahead.
Nice shirt, Montavo.
Hmm.
It's a nice shirt you got on.
Thank you.
Nice color.
My favorite. One of anyway. All right. Let me close this. Get back over here with you guys. Get everybody muted, and we'll get started.
एक सेकंड ना रुके
All right. So welcome everybody. We are here for the last time. And I know that's going to shock everybody in the planet world, but it is what it is. This is going to more than likely be the last update call for us. As you know, we are pretty much done with everything. I do have a call with programmer tomorrow. It was scheduled at 6 today, but family got there before he could have the meeting with me. So we'll push it till tomorrow. Which brings me to a lot. I need to go over pretty much everything that we've talked about over the months as a team. Let me quiet this down. My apologies. Hold on. Um, we have gone through a lot of information. We've gone through a lot of training. We've gone through a good bit of different products to use to try to get you name it. Let me see if this and hopefully with everything that is on the website, I got a lot of work to do tonight, putting all the stuff on the website. I checked the forms. The forms are working. It depends on what browser you're using, whether or not the CAPTCHA works, because the bill is paid, so there shouldn't be any problem with the website. Um, check your browser. If you're in Edge, the new one that looks like a wave or whatever, circle, blue and green, that new browser is set up for Android. It's kind of meshed into cell phone usage. If you look at it, or if you've dealt with it, or if you're using it, the first thing they want you to do is connect your phone to it. There's a reason for that. Where's all your information? Where's all your conversations? So if your phone is now connected to your computer, which we have no idea who's on the other side of that screen, they can listen to anything and everything you say. They can watch through your camera wherever you are. They can locate you if you have on location on your phone. So the Edge browser is part of the new stuff, Windows 11 and up. I'm still on Chrome. I'll stay with Chrome. It's supposed to be the new Chrome. I don't believe it because it doesn't do half the work that Chrome does without a problem. So as you can see, I did get the new computer. It took almost 2.5 days to get it going. Um, but I'm happy with it, and that's the one I'm going to use from now on. like I said, there's a lot to cover tonight, a lot. So bear with me, take notes, and get ready. All right, because like I said, this is the last call for updates. This is it. I'm not doing any more updates. The next calls I'll be doing is launching and loading. Simple as that. So some of you have received an email to participate in the first 75. I don't have at least 30 people. So what I'm going to do is not wait on anyone anymore. We have come down to the last bit of preparation. So I'm going to continue loading or calling and emailing until I have the 75. Now, what does that mean? That means some more of you get added to the 75. Let me say this right now. If you receive a form to fill out, that is going to be your form to be inducted to the 75, which means I'm asking you right now to be patient if you happen to receive an email to sign up. All right, that means be patient until I get everything done, locked in, checked over, double, triple checked, and make sure everything is good before I unlock the back office. Now, after we get off the call, I'm going to send everybody that's on the spreadsheet the 5 documents. Why am I sending the documents now? So everybody can start filling them out, getting their beneficiaries and all that. I don't want that done on the call when the enrollers call you. That was kind of the idea, but then I saw how many people were having problems getting people in one location, and I understand. So you will have until we start putting people in or launched to get things in order. So when you get these 5 documents, I highly recommend jump on them. Okay, call your beneficiaries, have a little pre-party, bring them over to the house, whatever you got to do. Read it to them, sign it for them. Just know that if anything goes wrong and they don't know that their signature was put on these documents, everybody loses. You and everybody connected to you. So if you bring your family in and you do some stuff like that, then your family will be removed too. I'm serious about this one. Okay. We've tried all kinds of programs, we've jumped through all kinds of hoops, but this one belongs to us. So we're not going to treat it unruly. I'm not going to stand for it. So before you decide to do something crazy, I suggest you don't. With that being said, when you receive the documents, just get them done as quickly as possible before you get called or before you receive the form to get signed up. Everybody's going to get a form. Everybody's going to be called. There's not going to be, oh, here, go to the website and sign up. No, I'm not even going to do that when we launch. When we got everybody in and go to the world, it's not going to be a open website. Everyone's going to be called. Period. Because it's not for everybody. So that'll get squashed before they get in, mess up spots and all that. Okay, so that's just my thing. And what I'm going to be doing is collecting data on the process of how we do this and then teach or turn it over to a professional company that does what we're trying to do. Okay, we're trying to do it. We have a nice little setup put together by the team themselves. I had nothing to do with it. Like I said, when you're in the right place, you're going to get the right people, and the Fabulous Four are the right people to start this off. Now, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it with the highest respect. If you are connected to the Fabulous Four, pay close attention because they're going to train you to be the next Fabulous Four each. At the end of the day, we should have 30 or 40 people putting people in every day. That's how you handle 6,000 people coming through the door. Or when we hit the commercials after the holidays, people are looking to recoup all the money they spent. What you think a Promise Deliver is going to be putting out? Here's how you can get your money back for Christmas shopping. Right? So you know what's going to happen. Okay, well, let's go over here and check them out. Let's see what they're doing. And all of a sudden they start receiving. And when they start receiving, they're going to start sending people to us. The word's going to get out quickly. So that's why I want to make sure that the Fabulous Four do their thing, plus myself. And then once we got all the data together, after the four get on and start loading people, once we have a system in place, we can teach it to a company. And then everybody who took part in bringing people in can either continue doing it or let the pros handle it. I'm going to leave that choice up to you. So that's kind of why the forms are coming out, why you guys are being called. The process has begun. Okay. So what we are doing is called pre-qualifying. That's why you're being called, to find out when, how, what day, what hour, what's your time zone, do you have the money, all that stuff. The call is very quick. You should not be on there 25, 30 minutes. I'm going to ask everyone on this call and those who are listening that will listen later, don't go into a question flurry when you get on that call. It's not for questions. That call is to get you pre-qualified. When you get on the phone with the enrollers, the Fabulous Four, they are going to assist you into the system and then slightly assist you on the Team Royal joining process. Because that seems to stomp everybody. All right. It's not going to be a question flurry. That's what this call is for. So if you have questions, if you're trying to figure out, if you're trying to, I don't know what to do on this, or how do I get an LLC? Why do I need an LLC? Those questions are going to be for here. The next call you hear is going to be a full-blown presentation. That's the day you truly need to be present. And it's not going to be next Monday. I can tell you that much now. So pay attention to your emails, addresses, because I'm going to invite you. All right. Full-blown presentation. I'm going to go through every point, every detail, every step in the joining process of both platforms. The Fabulous Four is going to study that material so they have that information when they talk to you. I need you to do the same thing. When I do this recording, it's not going to be on anybody on the call. I may be recording it tomorrow, as a matter of fact, because I have everything. At least I'll have most of it. There's some things that he added to the back office that I won't know about until tomorrow. Once I get everything from him, I can actually do the presentation. It will be recorded and put on YouTube. So some of you will get to see the presentation before I do it next. But I can assure you, you're going to get an invite to come to the full-blown presentation. I don't want anyone confused. January 2. I don't want anybody vague. January 3. I don't want anybody trying to figure out what do I need to do next. January 4, 5, 6. What I would like to see everybody on this spreadsheet do is join and spread the word. Just spread the word. Because I can assure you of two things. One, the sign up process for a promise delivered is simple. It's an application. That's it. The information that you know: first name, last name, mailing address, social security number. You know these things. If you're not in the United States, whatever number you use to identify yourself, it has to be on there. That's the background check that you're going to be signing a document that you give me permission to do. Not me, but the company. That's what they do, background checks. That's all they do. Your information will not be held on a promise delivered's servers. It'll only be in the application for them to look you up and to say, yes, that's Winnie. No, that's not Sean. Yes, that's Charlie. Okay? It's going to be one of those things. Once they got that information, you're good to go. Now, I ask you again, and I want to make sure I'm clear on this part. Today is what? The Tuesday? Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. I don't expect any of you to do anything other than what you normally do on Christmas Eve. And I sure don't expect you to be doing anything but enjoying your life and family and the holiday on the 25th. 26th is hangover day. You might need a day or two. All right. 27, get to work. 27, 28, 29. Get in there. Get your LLCs, get all that stuff done, please. If you're waiting, sitting around waiting, you haven't been called yet, you're on the green, you gave your $25, get yourself ready so you're not getting ready when we call you. If you don't have a jump start, which a lot of you don't, you're only going to get one LLC. That's all you need. One. I know you've heard me talking about others, but I'm not even going to speak on it because, like I said, that only pertains to those people in those positions. If it's not you, if you don't have a jump start position, I'm talking to you. When you get in and join a promise delivered, when you get to the 4th grade, you're going to join Team Royal under your name. These are the nuggets I need you to lock into. Somebody write it down, please. The first time you get to the 4th grade, you're going to join under your name. This is for everybody else, not jump starters, because you already have a position. If you're not a jump starter, the first position is under your name. The second time you get to the 4th grade, you're going to join under the LLC. And I'm going to stop right there. The first time, my name. The second time, my LLC. That's it. You signed up all you're going to sign up. There's nothing else to sign up except the next time you get to the 4th grade, you're going to subscribe. That's not signing up. You're going to subscribe to a promise delivered, which is a $175 a month. Not every time you get there, not every time you run past it. A month, once, by everybody. There's a reason for everything that we're doing. Okay? Now, the third time you get there, what are you doing? Subscribing. You're just going to click on, put the card there that you want to use. It's going to pull it from that card every month. Keep in mind, nuggets. I'm going to give you some more nuggets. Each position is a total, pay attention, of $300 a month. So each doubles. So the first time you join, you're going to get the business position and you're going to get the outside membership. $150 each every month. That's $300, right? When you get there the second time, you're going to get another business position and another outside membership. That's an additional $300. So with these two positions, you have a total of $600 obligation every month. And then you had that 175. So 675 is your obligation to be a participant in a Promise Delivered Team Royal. 775. 775. Now, again, I want to make sure that we don't listen to that number and go bananas. Oh, that's so much money. I know, I'm picking on you. I'm picking on everybody who's listening to my voice right now. But I'm also giving you an outlet. And that outlet is you going to a Promise Delivered LLC.com. Scroll down to the middle of the page. Right now, it's under the middle of the page. You're going to see 2 videos in a day or so or less. But the one that's there now, I want you to go look at it. From 1st grade to 12th grade, there is a royalty headed your way. From the 1st grade to the 12th grade, there's royalties. There's products. There's withdrawals. Now, I don't know if you looked or not, but when you go to that website and watch that video, from grade 6 up, from grade 6 up is your homework. I want you to add from 6 to 12 up. And then when we get back on the call, I need that number. Now, a lot of you say, well, $775 is a lot of money to be in a program. What in the world are we doing? Again, a nugget, pay attention. We have all gone to Amazon, Walmart, whatever, Target.com. Some of the ladies shop at different stores online. And when you go to these stores, what do you use to purchase the products that you're buying on those stores? If you're working a 40-hour job, you're going to use some of that. If you're on fixed income, when you go on Amazon, you have to use some of that fixed income, right? Now, here's the concept that I don't think anybody caught until right now. A Promise Delivered is not only going to give you websites, big box stores, products, services, but it's also going to give you the funds to get it. You don't have to go in your wallet. You don't have to go in your account. You don't have to ask Granny or Pop, can I borrow $50 to get these shoes? It's going to be on the website next to the shoes you're looking at. Has anybody caught that yet? Has anybody figured out that that's what I'm doing that's different from anything else online? When you're in the fifth grade, you're going to see a product list at the same value as fifth grade. Let's say fifth grade is $600 US. So when you get to the fifth grade and you needed a new printer, right? I just looked over here to the printer. You just click, buy, ship it. Wait a couple hours, you're in eighth grade. You need to get brake calipers for your car. Click, ship, buy, done. Did you have to pull out your debit card? Did you have to go into your savings? Did you have to go wait for next week before I can get a overtime so I can get the breaks? No, none of that. Click, buy, ship. Go to bed. Right? Now we go over here to Team Royal. And like I said, with the work of the Fabulous Four and myself and all the help that we have recruited, we're doing 3 under 3 all day long. Times everybody here. Everybody that does it is creating 2 brand new positions each. Right? 2. So now I have extra to place. 2 under 2 under 2 under 3 under 3 under 2 under 3 under 3. Right? How many people did you have to go get? Anybody else doing it like that? Most, if not all of them, are telling you, hey, you need 2, and then tell your 2 to get 2. You need 3, and tell your 3 to get 3. Right? You might be rah, rah, rah. Yeah, I got this. We can do this. I'll get my 3 people. Boop, boop, boop. You get all 3, right? Good job. Now you tell those 3 to do the same thing. What's the first thing they say? I don't know nobody. Well, why'd you sign up? You knew you had to get 3? Well, I don't know anybody. I'm in the NFL club. Anybody ever heard that one? No friends left club. They run when they see me coming. Huh? Now they're going to run to you because it's going to get out. The word's going to get out. You watch what I tell you. All things happen for a reason. There's a reason we're starting the first of the year. There's a reason for it. I wanted it way before this. Trust me. Way before this. But see, you have to be obedient to God's rule. It's in His time. It's His work. So we have to be obedient to it. All right? It's divine if you think about it. So you get over here in Team Royal and we're doing our job. All we're doing is calling and placing, calling and placing. We're not worried about that's my friend. Okay. I brought them. No. 3 under 3. That's the only conversation the crew and I have. 3 under 3. What does that do? Well, number one, what it does is create the pure movement through Team Royal. Now, I want you to really think about this for a second. Imagine that you have joined the platform, you have a promise delivered on this side, doing what it does, and you're able to go get things. I really wanted it before the holidays so we could really surprise our family and friends with lavish gifts, but all that'll happen later. That'll happen later when it's supposed to. But a promise delivered over here is doing its thing. It's doing what it's supposed to do. And then here comes Team Royal. With our work, one day you're at $5. Doesn't sound like much. It's okay. Give it an hour or 2. Now you're at $20. All right. By the third day, you're at $50. Now, I'm saying these numbers because, like I said, there's quite a few of us. There's 5 of us that are putting people in, and each of the 5 have 4 people calling, pre-qualifying. So all we have to do is sign them up. That's why I don't want any questions when you get called. Just follow the steps. Make sure you have your card ready, whatever it is, whatever level. If you did the 25, great. If you didn't, it's okay. Have it ready. Because when Team Royal starts its thing and we start shoving people in under you, you start ranking. Not only do you rank, you start getting bonuses. Not only do you get bonuses, you get extra bonuses. They're adding bonuses to this thing left and right because and I'm talking about the president of and the CEO of sister company wants to make 1,000, listen, 1,000 millionaires a month. That's what he wants. And guess who's going to facilitate that? Y'all. His challenge to me, now this was a phone call that came to this little house from them. All of them were on the phone. CEO, partner, said, we heard about what you plan to do. Somebody talked too much. So it's okay. It's all right. You know what he said? Run. Run. So we have full green light to teach this process, to implement it with their system. So, like I said, be proficient. Check your information. Check it twice because you're not going to stay at $20 a day. You're not going to stay at $50 a day. You're not even going to stay at $300 a day. It's going to be a lot higher. And I'll say it one more time. I said it the other day, nobody caught it. I'm going to say it again. It only takes one. I'll let you think about that for a minute. Just think about that. No, you won't figure it out. And no, I won't tell you. But just remember, I told you. All right. So, again, the schedule going forward. This is the last update call. That doesn't mean I'm closing the calls, doesn't mean I'm leaving. I don't want to do any more updates. The next call that you see from me, from this family, is going to be launch party, is going to be presentation. Okay. After I talk to the programmer tomorrow, I'm going to create the presentation. That's why you got to wait for one more day to get the presentation. Some things have been added to the back office that wasn't there the first time we talked. And I'm hoping, he said, I got a surprise for you. I hope it's what I'm thinking. He won't even tell me. So you think you got it bad. The programmer won't even tell me what's happening. But he'll tell me tomorrow. That will be put into the presentation. Now, the last thing I'm going to touch on is simply patience. Everybody can't get on February or January 2 when we launched. Everybody can't go on that day. We can only put so many people in at a time, provided you do your work. And your work is simple. Fill out the 5 documents as soon as possible. Will it stop you from signing up? No, but don't drag your feet either. Okay. If I don't have those 5 documents from you, I'll freeze you. So I'm going to get them to you. You have the rest of the week and another couple of days to get them done. It's just 5 documents. And like I said, you can, please listen to me, call the people up while you're in front of the computer and say, Jackie, I'm going to read a document to you. And all you have to do is say yes or no. Read the document while they're on the phone. And they say, yeah, that's cool. Type their name in the document and click submit. You're done with that document. All right. When you get to the witness part, you can use anybody except yourself. You can't witness it. It has to be somebody else, a human, not the cat, not the dog, a live person. Okay. When you get to the beneficiaries, now this is the one that got everybody up in a roar. My goodness. If they're children, sign their name. You have that, you can do that. If they're adults, get them on the phone, read it to them. Yeah, I can beneficiary that. Yeah, I can witness that. Get them on the phone, call them up. The sooner you get these documents done, the better. That's less I have to worry about. I don't want to check behind. I don't want to say, did you do the documents yet? I can't load next people. I don't want to say that ever, ever, ever again. I don't want to wait on anything. So that's why I'm sending them out. You should have them tomorrow. You should have them tomorrow. I think I can email 100 people at a time. So that's 6 emails. I have to snatch them out of the spreadsheet, the original spreadsheet. Now, listen to me. You may see it multiple times because I'm pulling the entire mailing list. There's close to 900 emails in there. So it's 9 emails, 100 a piece. Whatever it is, you may see it multiple times. Only do it once. For some odd reason, if you see a form twice, don't fill it out twice. Because all you're doing is messing me up. Now I have paper I don't need. Just do it once. It's 5 documents. Done. The beneficiaries can be called up. Listen, call them up, read it to them. If they say yes, type their name in. Done. Now, if they say no, don't type their name in there because something happened to you, God forbid, and we got to contact that individual and they say, I didn't sign none of that. I'm going to stop the conversation right there. And any and everything in your account will be confiscated and turned over to the breadbasket. Now, please listen to me. You don't want that to happen. Because as you know, a promise delivered is no joke. You don't want that to go to the breadbasket because you didn't want to follow instruction. I'm not asking that much of everybody, but I am asking you to be honest. That's it. All right. So I'm not going to, jump on your foreheads anymore tonight. I wanted to make sure that you understand where we're coming from, what's going on, what we're doing. Everything is good. Everything looks good. The launch is going to be right on time. It's going to do what it does. Hopefully, I can get the first 75 in within maybe less than 3 days. Because, like I said, there's 5 of us doing it and a slew of people calling. Some have already been called. I think I took the first 12 and called, which I may have to recall. But that's the plan. Now, as far as anything else that may arise, like I said, February 2, don't bother calling me unless it's a straight up emergency. I want to focus, as well as my fabulous 4. I want to focus for the first 5 to 7 days of straight putting people in. And I'm talking from 9 in the morning to 8:30 at night. I ain't gonna say 9 because I don't want you calling me after 9 o'clock. So 9 in the morning to 8:30. Somebody's gonna be calling, and somebody's gonna be going in 3 by 3. Now, what I'm also going to do tomorrow is go into my back office and contact any red dots. That means people that are under you. Yes, January. Yes, January. I'll keep saying February. You know I'm talking January. Come on. Unless you want me to wait till February. Yeah, it's up to you. All right. You know I'm saying January or trying to say it. I'm trying to stay on track here. So basically, like I said, I have to go in there and call these red dots. If you are a red dot, which means you have turned off your account, you're only going to get 1 call. I will leave a message if you don't answer. And you're going to have to make a choice. Either you're going to play ball or get out the way. I need every account that is there activated, period. Because you're messing people up. It's not about me. Take me out of the part other than getting the Apple Tree switch, because those accounts should be live anyway. Everyone agreed to that when they signed up, right? That's the little boxes. Remember we talking about you check the box that you're going to satisfy that obligation every month? You said yes when you signed up. So if you are one of those red dots that are on this call tonight, turn it green. Turn it green. Let's not wait till January 2 to turn it green. Turn it green now. So that's less work I have to do. All right. Now, here's the thing on the red and the green and the blue. The blue means that you just haven't paid this month. Get it done. I need the Fabulous 4 to be able to load 3 by 3 so that everything is clean. But we're not going to load 3 by 3. Why are we not going to load? You keep saying 3 by 3 because simply there's a lot of red dots in the back office. That means people that have quit. I'm going to call. If I don't get a yes or no, they're going to be replaced. So that means I'm not actually loading 3. You see how this messes things up? Well, you don't do what you said you're going to do. So I have to go back. I was going back anyway because some of the people that were there, jump starters, didn't even get their first 3. And people that did get 3 and some of them 4, those people quit. I don't understand it, but we're going to get past that. But I have to go back and make sure everybody has 3, and then I'll come down with everybody. I got to fill in those holes that were created by, I'm not going to say you, but they were created. They need to be filled. So it's a 3 by 3 across the board, not a 1, 6, none of that. It has to be even. So when I come down, I'm 3x3 across the board, left to right, 3x3. Just we're painting people, right? We're painting positions. Every time you go into, or every person that goes into a promise delivered gives more paint to brush with, right? When you go in there, you create two more. Those are positions I get to fill in and make sure we're 3x3. Once I get that line nice and even, then we go down. And we go down for the rest of the time. Simple. And those dailies, which they guarantee, and I can attest to what they say is absolute truth. They pay every day without fail. All right. So this is what we need. This is what I'm asking. Again, when the first 75 and the kids are in, then we look at bringing the green in. I'll jump in somewhere in the middle of the greens with my own position. Yeah, I'll get 1, 2. Jumpstart is not my position. That was a prove a point position. Some people getting it twisted. Well, you're still getting it. Yes, you have to prove a point. If you don't have proof of something, how can you share it with somebody else? What do they all say when you tell them? You been paid yet? Right? You made any money with it? That sounds too good to be true. Paid every day? Yes, it does exist. When you get those kind of people, bring them to the call. Bring them to the call so I can explain to them that a jump start position with the assistance of all of you proved the point up to $150 a day. It's on the chart. When you have a certain amount of people, you get a certain amount every day, guaranteed. And by when does Congress come back? The 15th of January? Yeah, they come back the 15th of January. So I'll say February 1, a whole lot of you will be able to say, yeah, they pay every day. And as the days go by, that number gets bigger. When we get the whole team in, I'm talking just the family. When we get all of the family in, and I got another thing too, I'm going to ask. There are right now, if everyone, because I already see some people have left and gone to La La Land, it's fine. If per se, the 600 that are on the spreadsheet now creates 1,200 positions. Is there a few 3x3s in there for y'all? Will some of you be able to prove that point that they pay every day? Absolutely. So it won't be just coming from me, because people get skeptical when it's only one person say they pay every day, even though I know for a fact that some of you have received it too. May not be a lot, but it came every day. You got a text at 5 o'clock every day. Congratulations, you received, right? Now it stopped when you're 3 left. You have to be qualified. That's why we talk about the main position and the outside membership and having 3 under you. That's the qualification. This constitutes $5 a day. Main position, outside membership, and 3 people under you. $5 a day. 3 people under each one of these, $20 a day. How fast was that? And so on and so on. All right. Full detailed presentation coming I would say after tomorrow evening. Or if he gets on early, it's up to him. I'm going to create the thing and I'm going to put it on YouTube. If you're subscribed, and you should be, to the YouTube channel, you'll know the second it goes up there. Go watch it twice. Now, the original spreadsheet is what I refer to as the hive. That's the hive. That's where the 75 are. That's where the kids are. That's where the greens are and the whites. I'm also going to email out the sign up form for the spreadsheet. I'd like to extend the spreadsheet. So if you know people, you're getting ready to go over the Christmas break, get them on the spreadsheet. Get them on the spreadsheet. I would like to have that thing closer to 1,000. Like to, but it is what it is. Whatever you can do, get it on there. Get them on there. Because the more I got, the more I can do. Now, there's two very large team leaders that are waiting for launch day. They now know what day we're going to launch. Somebody talks too much. I ain't going to say no names. You know who you are because they told me you said it. It's okay. Sorry. After we put in the spreadsheet, I will then purchase two commercials, one from KOD Network and one from Lewis Network in Chicago. Those two commercials will go on air for 1 year. 3 commercials a day, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and one in the evening, every day for 1 solid year. KOD is international. Okay? That means A Promise Delivered is going to explode. Explode. Can you imagine? Now, this is just a thought process because I know I've been around. We'll grab one that everybody has an idea of, the Philippines. Now, in the Philippines, they use Amazon, but it'll take 7 months for them to buy a basketball because they only make $2 or $3 or $11 an hour. Still have to eat and pay their rent. Imagine somebody in that district joins a platform through the breadbasket because we know they don't have $200, get put into a system, and now able to shop with hundreds of dollars. What you think that Filipina or Filipino is going to do? Tell everybody on the planet, hey, because they're going to ask them, how did you get that? Where do you get that from? They know what Amazon is. They don't have Walmart, but Amazon. They have other things. They have Bitcoin. They use cryptocurrency over there. We're the only ones that don't use crypto. Everybody else been using it. I'm not talking about Bitcoin. I'm talking about cryptocurrencies. All right. Same respect. You go to another country. Let's say China. What do they know about cryptocurrency? Shopping. They get on a platform. Now they have money because they do work over there. They get on a platform and now they can go shop. What is a Chinese woman's fantasy? The same one that you guys have, to be able to shop and not worry about the money. Now they have an avenue to go get those dresses, those shoes. What you think they're going to do? Tell everybody on the rice paddy, look here, all you got to do is join. You can go shop and do what you want to do. Pull it down. The gravity of this is not hit yet, and I know it. And it won't hit until you see it. And I'm going to just sit back and watch. I'm going to watch. And I'm going to start listening to these testimonies. Because I know a lot of you, me included, a month ago couldn't even look at Amazon much, buy something on there. Right? Jumpstart fixed all that. If it fixed it for me, it's going to fix it for everybody in here. All right? All we have to do is pay attention. We have to stay vigilant on the information and share it. Just share what you did. You signed up, you paid $175 for some, $200 for others. And now I can shop anytime I want, wherever I want, with money that comes from where I joined. The concept alone is incredible when I think about it. Join a platform that you can shop with, and the platform provide the money to shop with. What? Amazon gonna be upset. They didn't think of this. Man, we could have had the people, the product, and the money. It's okay. We got you. All right. I think I have touched on everything. I'm extremely excited. There's a lot going on. The evolution of money is happening. Don't forget, there's other stuff coming. There's other stuff starting to happen. And eventually you're going to get the red email. Kind of like vaults. I wish I could get all the letters looking like that. If you look at Vault's picture, flaming letters saying NDA. Do not call. Okay. I can't wait to send that email, because when I have to send that email, everything changes for everybody here. Everything changes for everybody here. Everything changes for everybody here. Any questions? So let's start with Sean. Oh, wait, I got to click stuff. Hold on. Go.
I have no problem going first, but actually I saw David, Drew, and then Charlie that their hands were before mine. If we're going to order. No. All right. So my question was this, and this is in regards to the statement you made. It only takes one. Are you alluding to the statement that if those individuals who don't purchase on the site, it then becomes money laundering, and that then becomes a problem? Is that what you are alluding to, or no?
No. You'll never figure it out.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so cool. I probably won't, but then that leads to a different question then. So in relation to what I was just asking. Those who are not actually making purchases, do they put this in jeopardy for those of us who are?
Yes.
Okay. So those who are not making purchases, is there like I hate to say this, and I mean no one any harm, but a fail safe to either remove them from the program
Yeah.
or no?
Nope. Because the one, I would not be able to see that
Understood.
until one of the three-letter people come.
Okay. If and I really don't even like putting this in the air because I really don't branch out on negativity, but I also do believe in discussing fail safes. Is there anything in place to have those people get back in alignment?
Well, to be honest with you, the only thing I can do really is just monitor. It is a live system, so the only thing I can watch per se is the withdrawals.
Okay.
There could be a limit put on them. There could be an amount. There can be just a straight withdrawal as a limit. That's the only really thing you can do. But then you can't tell a person that they can't have what you're providing.
I understand. So it's kind of a
Catch 22.
I was just about to say that. Stop
Yes,
reading
sir.
my mind, Montabo. All right. Well, thank you, man. That's it. I won't hog up anybody. Oh, wait, I do have one quick thing. Charmaine, please forgive me. You guys know I slay people's names. I mean no harm. She wanted to know if they signed up now, would they still be considered part of Jumpstart?
No, let me explain Jumpstart. Unless when you say sign up for Team Royal.
I'm not sure what she meant. I
Right.
just saw it there, and I
let me
told her
explain it.
Jumpstart was a while ago.
All right, let me explain it. Jumpstart is signing up for Team Royal now. That's it. You are jumping in front of the start. Jumpstart. It is going to make you have to get two LLCs because when you go into go into a promise delivered, you're going to be, there's two spots coming. Okay, that's how that works. And that means they're going to go under LLCs. That's why you heard me say at the front of the call, you only need one LLC because your first account is going to be under your name, the second one under an LLC. If you want to jumpstart, you can. But now here's the math that I need you to watch. You heard me say the first time with those two positions, it's a $600 monthly obligation. If you add a jump start, now you're at 900, add another 175, that's 1,075 that you're coming out with every month. It's doable. Like I said, don't forget, a promise delivered could be daily. I can't really say right now because we haven't seen it with real money yet. We only seen it do positions. So when we see the positions move, we see it doing what it's supposed to do as far as how the system actually works. Now you're going to add into the mix the monetary side. Everything's supposed to happen a certain way, and there's supposed to be numbers at the end of each transition. Those numbers tell me if what we have is doing what I said it's supposed to be. Can't see it until you guys put the money in there. Once you put the money in there, I'll see it. I already know it's going to work because I already know it's going to work. The system is simple. It's not difficult. It's complex, but it's simple. So jumpstart means you have a team role position right now before we launch, before anything. Once we launch, you're going to get two more team role positions. That's three total. That's $900. The 175 for a promise delivered, That's 1,075 every month. Will you be making 1,075 with 3 jumpstart positions or 3 positions? Eventually, yes. Multiple times. Now you can get that third position, but I wouldn't recommend it right now. You can get it, but just know you would only have the one, the business position. You wouldn't have the outside membership because the business is going to cost you 149, because I do believe the VIP code is still in the back office until Christmas. It's still there.
Correct, it is.
And when it goes away, it'll be gone for a little while, but we'll pick it up and do our thing. But to get a jump start position now, you would only be getting the business position. Then you have to spend another 149 to get the outside membership. My suggestion, wait. Just wait. That's 398. That's 4th grade. It's going to be paid for you. 2 positions is enough. Trust me. Should be. If not, again, LLC, get another one down the road. Can't stop you. As long as it's an LLC, it can't be in your name. Okay? Charlie.
Good afternoon or evening.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Montalvo, I tried to write down what you were saying today, and I'm a little bit confused. You said the first time we go to 4th grade, we're going to join Team Royal. That's one position. The second time we go
Wait, let me pause you right there. A promise delivered is going to pay for both positions, the business position and the outside membership. That's your first set.
Okay. I think that's where I'm confused.
Yeah.
So, and you said the first position will go under my name.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second position,
the outside membership, call it that, customer.
Outside membership position will go under someone else's name?
Or anybody's name, yes.
Okay. Okay. And then the next time I get to 4th grade, the one position is going to go to the LLC, under the LLC, and then the outside position is going to go under
a name,
any other name.
Correct.
Okay, I think I'm beginning to get this, and that's why I got confused, because you said $600. Then, but no, 150 the first time, but actually there are 2 positions each time we get to 4th grade. Okay, I think I got it. I really do.
I know you do.
I think I do. Now, the next question I have, thank you, sir, for that.
Absolutely.
You've talked about LLCs and trusts. I have a trust already that I got back in, and here's my notebook.
Awesome job. Thank you.
I got it in 2020, and I don't know why I got it, and I haven't done anything with it. So is this trust still active?
Yes.
So it will be active for forever then?
Correct.
So I guess my question is then, can I use this trust, or do you recommend an LLC?
So good question. And yes, you can use that trust. You already have an EIN, you're all set. Here's the thing with trust. When you go to erect it, which means use it, you have to get the articles of that are based on it. That means a secretary, all the figures that go with it. You got to do minutes, like have a meeting once, whatever, every quarter, month, or whatever. And you have to, you don't have to do all this like serious, straight up stuff. You could just do a meeting,
Right.
an hour, done.
A Zoom meeting.
Right. And then
Right.
you have to record it. And then once all that's done, you have, doesn't really take an attorney, but you should have legal advice on how to create the bank account for that trust. Now, I can't give that information because that
Right.
is legal information,
Information. I understand. Gotcha.
legal advice, but they will help you. The bank will help you set that up the right way where you can have your bank account, and then you're done. So you don't really have to go get an LLC. You have a trust right there.
So, okay.
Now, next question, does that trust have your name in it?
Nope. This trust says unlimited dreams.
You're good. You're good. You got
So
your
I'm good.
EIN. You got your,
Okay.
that's all you needed was the EIN.
Okay. And then let's see, I had another, okay, that took care of the fourth grade LLC and trust. But if I wanted to go and get an LLC, do I have to get the LLC in the state in which I live?
No. It's free if you go to irs.gov, but
It's free to get it.
yep.
But when you start using it, then
You have to pay to have it registered for your state or whatever state you want it in. You could get it in Delaware, and it's not so much because they don't do taxes. But for the most part, you get the LLC just to get the position signed up because you need an EIN to do it. Once you've had it and got the monies, then you go register that LLC with the state.
So I could actually get it with the trust that I have with that EIN.
Yes.
And then later on transfer over to an LLC.
Yep.
Yeah, because that might because I went and looked at it and there was a couple of questions on the LLC application that I didn't understand whether I was going to go this way or that way.
Yeah.
So it was kind of difficult to fill it out. Okay, I think I understand that. One last question.
Yeah, take your time.
You have the 75 people you're gonna put in first, and the children, and then the green are those people who paid the $25 earlier. And then the white will be those of us who didn't pay the $25.
Right.
So do you have a sense of a timeline when you will get to the whites?
Again, there's 5 of us enrolling, and each of the 5 have 4 people calling. So I would say realistically, about the middle of February or sooner. It depends on how the 75 goes in, because you need time for people to react. We have to have time for people to get the documents done. And from experience dealing with, a large group of people, time comes into play.
Of course, right.
So I would say as soon as possible, but I would say right around the middle of next month, everybody should be in.
Okay. All righty. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. All right. Let's see. Karen.
Good evening, Matavo. So,
Maybe.
of I know you said that we shouldn't just do withdrawals on the 12 levels. So, is there a minimum on of how much we I mean to purchase like from the levels? Like, I'm not sure that I'm putting this in the right way. Up to 12 levels, what is there a minimum of what we should purchase and instead of just
No,
straight
I can't
withdrawal?
really. Yeah, I know what you're getting at. But I can't say, okay, you have to spend this much or you have to spend this much. I have to leave it open because how the platform is set up. And that is there's products and levels on every step or every grade. My request is that we 50-50 it. There's going to be
Mhm.
things on these stores that you wanted at one point, get it. Just I need everyone to show that we're using the platform for what and how it was set up. If everybody
Right,
that goes in acquires the certain amount for that grade and withdraw it, and then go to the next level and withdraw it, and then go to the next level and withdraw it, that's money laundering,
right.
flat out.
Mhm. Mhm. So
And
yeah,
then
that's what I.
like I was telling uh Sean, the only thing I can do is watch the withdrawals and who it is. If you do more than 3 withdrawals in a row, I probably could have something set up. But again, when they get to the next grade, I can't say you can't have what you've earned. That's illegal on my side. So I just pray um, that we have, decency. And then once we go to the fully automated system, there's things that can be purchased to alleviate that. But starting out, bare bones.
Well, I hope everybody on this call listen to what you said and to just be honest and do the right thing and just
Yeah, and it'll stick
yeah,
around. Yep.
yeah. Okay. Well, I have another question. You mentioned about the jump start and the red dots. Um, I know you saying that when you call, you want to ask, are you in and out? What about for the people that are unable to pay, which I'm one of them, because I
Well,
work.
again, the bread basket is not ready yet. It is a position just like everybody else right now. The bread basket has a agenda that it will assist people into the system, but it's starting out just like you guys in Jumpstart. So it has the same amount you have. So again, it's going to do that kind of work, but starting out, there's nothing there. So, like I said at the front of the call, there's things happening, and hopefully, the things that I know about this happening happen, and there'll be assistance. But until that happens, we're kind of stuck.
Okay, so I'm guessing like if by that time that happens, hopefully that I'll have the funds for it. But if not,
Right.
then I have no problem giving that or for you to close that out. I'll
You
be happy
wouldn't be
with the two
closing it out.
positions.
You would come in when you're able to. You'll have the link. You'll have everything you need. All you got to do is when you got it, come on in.
For the
Simple.
jump start.
For
For the jump
Jumpstart,
Yes, that's what I'm asking about. That's what you're talking about?
no, I didn't know what you were. I thought you were referring to coming into a promise delivered.
No, I was talking about the jump start. I'm one of the people that has the jump start and I had to stop because I wasn't able to pay.
Right. So even with that one, so let's say that you don't have the funds until next month, then you got to work it out some kind of way, but I would prefer that everyone be active, because if you're not, that means I have to skip a spot. That means three don't go where they're supposed to go. You see what I'm saying? It's like painting a fence. And when you get to your rung in the fence, I stop painting and go over here. Well, the rest of the fence is getting painted. This is still bare wood. It's not going to look right. So what I recommend is do what you can, and we'll see what happens. There's a lot of people that are receiving. There's funds that will be made available once we start moving anyway. We may have to make some arrangements. Just like the bread basket is not a free 200. Any and everybody that receives anything from the bread basket has to return it immediately, not later on or a month down the road. As soon as you have the 200, it has to come back so the next person can be helped. So I wouldn't just discount the position or give up. Let's see what happens. Let's see how the movement is when we start the launch. But do your best to get something, even if you meet halfway or whatever.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Hello, Montavo.
Hold
Hi,
on,
Montavo.
David. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, my hand was up from the beginning.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I thought it went down.
Thank
Never
you.
mind. Okay.
Peter.
Montalvo, my question, I want to beat a dead horse to death here. Now, when we get the documents, on the death documents, so I just have to contact my beneficiary ahead of time, then sign his name, and if his wife is there, she'll be the witness to it. But I'll make sure they've read the documents before, and I'll read it to them. So there's no calling of anyone else anymore. Is that correct?
Correct.
Thank you. That's all I have.
Thank you. Go ahead, David.
Yeah, I'm here. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Sorry about that. No, before you had mentioned first time around, we get to fourth grade, we sign up personal. Second time around, we sign up the LLC. And the third time around, we have to subscribe, right? And the subscription is left in there forever. We never have to do any subscription anymore. Now, the 4th through the 12th, do you suggest what we need to do, or it's on the website?
Yes, it's on the website. It's going to be in the presentation. And let me back you up just a little bit. When you subscribe that one time, it's going to pull it every month.
Yeah, no, I understand. Yes, I understand. Okay. Right. That was it. No, that was all I had to make sure.
No problem.
Thank you. And have a good holiday season. Thank you.
Absolutely. You too.
Bye-bye.
All right. Michael?
Okay, I've got a bunch. Let's see if I can keep my thoughts going without my brain frying. Okay, on the beneficiaries, I understand we're supposed to put a phone number beside the beneficiaries, correct?
No, you're gonna sign in, print and sign.
Oh, I thought you said you needed to have a phone number to be able to call.
Oh, yeah. Well, for the benefit, not the beneficiary. Yeah, the beneficiaries if they're adults, but if they're kids, no.
Okay. Second question, will it be set up? Well, let's see, I'll just tell the story first. If something happens to my wife and my wife is my beneficiary, and if something happens to both of us at the same time, how would we put that on there? Would there be a co-beneficiary, a second level that would take it over, or how would that be handled?
Yes, so on the beneficiary document, I've extended that to 9 people.
So you can go down the list then? Yeah,
you put the names on there as they, sit, first, second, third, fourth, or whatever, and then with their information, and they'll be called accordingly.
Now, the witnesses do not have to have a phone number attached to them. Is
No,
that correct?
no, they just witnessing the document.
Okay, back to the first question, an offshoot of it. When the beneficiary gets in contact with you, how, and you said you'll let that run all the way up to the 12th grade, and that's where it stops, period.
Mm-hmm.
If that person doesn't know anything about crypto, I'll kind of put this a twisted way. Are you going to send them the crypto that's owed, or is it they have an option of somehow cashing it out? How is it going to be paid to a beneficiary? They know nothing about it.
Right. They would get the instructions on how to use a debit card.
Okay.
Because I can't move your funds, they would have to do it. That's why you make sure that they have a copy of all your passcodes and all that stuff. Because see, a beneficiary's position is like you having them having a position. So that individual, make sure that they whoever you're putting on these beneficiaries, unless they're children, then the next adult will have to, see this through for them. But to answer your question, I can only send what a promise delivered is working with. That would be crypto. But I would do that person the honor, and yourself or whoever this individual that we lost, I would do the service of making sure they understand how to get it out, how to use it, and then Team Royal doesn't care. That'll just keep going.
Okay.
Just make sure they have the login information.
And one last question, and I'll give somebody else a shot.
Okay, wait. Let me add this on here too.
Okay.
Whatever bank account that you have the beneficiary on with Team Royal, because it continues, it doesn't stop. There's no calling in there and all that. Make sure their name is on the bank account. Because if it's not on there, even though they're your beneficiary, the bank will not recognize them.
Even if they have a legal document that they have power of attorney?
Yep. If their name is not on that account, they cannot do a thing with it. It'll go straight to probate.
Interesting. Thank you. I didn't think about that angle. All right. Last question.
Mm-hmm.
If you're one of the 75 and you go up to grade 4 and we're not allowed to touch the grade 4 until you actually turn the switch on for the first 75.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, we would go in and sign up for those. We are still under the orders of don't touch anything until you turn the switch. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. I think that's it. I'll give somebody else a shot. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. Let's see. Hold on. Vault.
Hello.
How are you? I love that
Anyway.
beat, man. I wish I could do, like I said, if I could get all
Well,
of
that's because I
it,
put
I'd
all
be
the
happy.
letters in capital or something, so it kind of does look like vault now that you mention it.
Yeah.
But anyway, oh my goodness. I have two questions.
Uh-huh.
I heard you say you called about 12 of the 75.
No,
When did you-
12 of the first 12 that's on the 75
on the
list.
75.
Mhm.
So when will you resume calling the remainder of the 75?
Tomorrow.
Okay. So let me keep up. Okay. All right. And then second question, I guess it was about a year ago or when we first started, if we are assisting another person with their account, when it becomes their turn to be called, am I to be on the phone with that person? And do we still have to call you, or it'll just kind of come from the
It's going to
fabulous
come
or
from
and
one
yourself?
of the
Okay.
callers are going to be doing the calling.
Mhm.
Myself and 4 others are going to be doing the enrolling. So we made that agreement, and they'll be notified that some are going to be doing that for multiple people, but you can only do 4. So when it comes time for that name to be called, put your number
Okay.
hyphen their name. That way the caller will know what's going on.
Okay. All right.
In the form, you're going to get a form just put both of your names in there and they'll know because most of them are on the call now listening to me or us.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Anna.
Yes, I got a couple here. Now you mentioned something about being hijacked on the computer. Were you talking about the cell phone or the computer?
Hijack.
And what? Yeah, where they can take all the money out of your account.
I don't think I remember talking about that one.
Something
Talking
about
about Edge, Montalvo.
Oh, Edge.
what was it?
That's the new. No, they're not hacking. They're just they they want you to connect your phone to your computer so you can use your phone in your computer. So you can answer calls in your computer. They're both connected. When you connect the phone to the computer is connected to the internet. Even though the
Okay.
phone, yes, the phone is, connected to the phone like that, but when you interface it with something else, you don't know who's behind the screen. You really don't know
Oh,
who's behind this screen, but you know it's AT&T, Verizon and all that. But when you connect these two together, man, that I don't trust that 100, not even a little bit.
no, I use Chrome anyways. And also, where is the money for a promise delivered? Is that coming out of a debit card or profit when we pay every month?
It comes out of what you put there. Whatever card you put there is going to pull it. It can't pull from,
Like
itself.
uphold. It can
Yeah,
pull
it
from
can pull from
uphold.
that. You got to put the funds on there. So as long as the funds are there, it'll pull it.
Okay, and then the other one we could just use a regular bank account or like the one we were talking about.
Yeah, if you want
Have
to
to
put a
do one.
debit card there, you can use that. That's fine.
Okay. Okay, that sounds good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me see here. Click that. Karen, back up. All right. iPhone.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Let me put it down.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, good evening. Montalvo?
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay. On the forums, okay, when you resume calling, the qualifying process, we put times on there. Okay, and days. Okay, say I put Friday between 7 and 10. Okay,
Mhm.
I assume you'll disregard that. You're not going to wait until Friday.
No, if we
Okay.
knock out 12, 15 people and we come up on your name, you're gonna get called.
Fantastic. Okay, and I received the email at the email I've been receiving uh, emails at. I have a email for a promise delivered.
Mm-hmm.
Which email did you want on that form? I mean, I filled it out already, but I mean, which
Yeah,
email?
don't worry about it because when you sign up with a promise delivered is going to use the email that's in the back office. So you want to sign up with the one that you created for it or what have you.
Okay. Okay.
Or you can use that one. It's up to you. If it's getting a lot of emails, I wouldn't use it.
I just use the email that I had that you sent that form to.
Okay.
But I still have the one exclusive for a promise delivered. I didn't put it on that form.
Okay. Yeah, you want to use that on the website when we open it up.
Okie dokie. Yeah, and you asked us to look at the grades and the amounts back there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You don't want me to mention it?
Well, they're on the website. Are you
Yes.
talking about what's
Yes,
happening on each?
Yeah, on the website. Yeah, you
Yeah.
had told us to go and look at them. You
Yeah,
ready?
that's out there for everybody to see.
Oh, absolutely. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
next call, I want to know what the number is between 5th and 12th.
okay.
Not right now. So when somebody else opens up, don't say the number. We'll get that next call.
Okay.
All right. Homework. That's right. Adults get
Fantastic.
homework too.
You got it. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Marcia?
Hello, how are you?
6th grade and up. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate you. I'm blessed and highly favored. Yourself?
I'm doing well.
All right.
My question is, if you are in a jumpstart position, say Team Royal, and when should you get the outside position if you have not gotten one yet? Is it after the 3 or before the 3?
Are you talking about after you join a Promise to Live and you go to Team Royal?
If you have a jumpstart position, if you already have a Team Royal
Okay, if
position.
you have a jumpstart position, you want to get the outside membership once you have 3 under you.
Okay, I didn't know it was something. Okay, that's what I wanted clarification on. Thank you.
Yep. That way, you're not waiting on me to get 3 to you. You'll know they're there. And everybody has to watch your back office. So you're going to log in on a regular basis and click on team. When you see 3 people there, that's when you go get that outside membership. And as those 3 people are placed, I have to add this in too because I didn't before, and I apologize. Before you have 3, let's say, like you said, you're there, but you don't have anybody, and 3 people get placed under you.
Yes.
You're going to get $50 for each one of them. But because they're going to be coming in as QMDs, which is a qualified position, there are some bonuses that you will also get because you'll have 3 QMDs under you, fully qualified. So it'll be a little bit more, and you could take that 150 and get your outside membership.
Okay, next question. If someone came in, just say between now and launch time, under the Team Royal, through the 149, the back, you know what, would they be considered jump start, or they would still have to wait?
Yes, they would be considered a jumpstart position because they're coming in with a business position.
Okay, and then they would get the 3, and then they get the outside position as well, and then they
Correct.
go through APD and meet 2 LLCs.
Right, and it's only 149 because there's a VIP code till Christmas. I gotta look on there again.
It's until the 31st.
Till the 31st. So you have that option until the 31st, and then it goes to 249.
Okay.
Back
Okay.
to
So
249.
okay, so they would still follow the same procedure I
Yeah.
have to follow with the
Right.
Promise Delivered and the 2 LLCs. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And like I said, when I do the presentation, I'm gonna go over all those little quirky things.
Okay. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Sherry,
Hey, Montabo, how are you?
blessed and highly favored. How you doing?
Me too. Just a quick question. I'm having a problem getting your information on Facebook. Whenever I log in, I see a Montabo Lewis, but that's not you. And I'm having a problem finding you.
What information are you looking for? The videos?
Yeah, I just want to log into where you're at so I can say submit. And yeah, I want to look at whatever is on there.
Yeah, that's on YouTube. You want to go to YouTube and hit my name. That's where all the videos are.
Oh, that's where I'm having the problem, where I say subscribe.
Yeah, that's on YouTube.
Okay, I was going through whatever trying trying to locate you on Facebook. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there. A
I
blue
do.
rose.
Is that you with the blue flower?
Yes.
Oh, because I saw somebody else face and I didn't know if that was really you. Because I was looking for the little brown doggy.
Yeah, that's you too.
Okay, got them both mixed up. Okay, thank you for clarifying that.
You're welcome.
And then I did open up an account with the Ally, ALLY Bank.
Yes.
And so originally I had put my Bank of America information in there with my debit card.
Mm-hmm.
Before we launch, would I be able to go in and change that over to the Ally Bank so I could be using that? I believe that's a business account that I opened up with them.
Yeah, you could do that right now.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure so I could get everything prepared for when we get ready to launch.
Yeah, you want to do that now.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, take care now. Have a blessed evening.
You as well.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Valon?
Hey, Montalvo.
Hi, Valon.
I know you said initially that the kids' accounts will be locked until they turn 18, but will they be able to use the gift cards to purchase products and pay the 175?
Yeah, that'll all get worked out. So when it comes time to do the subscription, it'll be opened up for that. And then it'll be opened up for their birthday.
Okay. Um, but as far as purchasing products, they won't be able to purchase products
On their birthday.
on their birthday. Okay,
So
gotcha.
basically their birthday it'll unlock for them to go shop and get something for themselves or a couple things or whatever. And then 12 midnight it locks.
Okay, so every month on the same day, it'll open up for them to pay the 175.
No, so here's how that works. So once they get to the subscription part, which is the third time around, it'll open up and then you can put a card in for that to take care of. And then you pull out there because there'll be enough in there. You pull out, oh, I don't know, I would say a year's worth of payments, put it on a debit card and let it take it every month.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. And I got one question. You said you're gonna send the documents out. Do we need to wait before we submit the documents, or can we go ahead and
No,
submit?
go ahead and get them things done and submit them.
Okay, sweet. Thank
Yeah,
you so
that's why I'm
much.
sending them out early so we can get that out of the way.
Okay, good. Yeah, that'll help things get rolling faster.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, Sharon.
Hi, Matava.
Hello.
Okay. Hi. My question is, on my account, for example, I have my son as POD, so that's paid upon death. Is that going to be acceptable if he is the beneficiary for a promise delivered?
Okay, I'm missing part of what you're saying. Say that one more time for me.
Okay. On my account, I have my son as POD, paid upon death. So is that going to be, would that record be recognizable for a promise delivered?
So if his name is on the beneficiary, he's going to be, that's him anyway. You don't even have to put that. That's what the beneficiary is. What I do how old is he?
39.
Yeah, what I do recommend is you put him on that bank account some kind of way. He don't have to have like debit cards and all that, but have his name on the account, because if he's not on that account, I don't care what you put on that document, that bank is going to lock it up.
Okay. My next question is, in terms of beneficiaries for a promise delivered, if we wanted to, do we just say the first person 50% and the second person 50% or 30, 70, 60, 40?
Yeah,
Okay.
you just put behind what you want them to have, and it's out of
Okay.
100. So that's your base.
Okay. All right, that's it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Michael.
Greetings, Matavo.
How are you?
Holding on, but I ain't holding back.
All right.
Listen, if your card you pay for a promise delivered is compromised, can you change the card?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. That's the first question. Second question. I wrote it down. Hold on. Qualifying process. You have on the qualify the spreadsheet. You have the switch account. I clicked on switch account to use my promise deliver email address for that. Is that okay?
Yeah, when you switch accounts, you're basically telling the form which email address you want to use. So if you switched it, that's what'll be in there.
That's what I need to answer to. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. And how you update a card in the back office of Team Royal is you log in, and you click on the left-hand side, you're going to click on my account. And when you click that, in the middle, you're going to click on billing. When you click on billing, you're going to go to the card where the card number is. You type in the new number, and then you click update payment source. And then, you're good at that point. It'll change it right then and there. If you have been lapsed, let's say that you're trying to light your account up and the card is no more good, you would simply put the card information in, the expiration, all that stuff. When you click update, another little blue button is going to open up, and it'll say pay now. And you just click that, and it'll take $149 off of that card that you just put in there, and you don't have to call nobody. You don't have to send no emails. You take care of it right then and there. All right. Stacy.
Good evening, Ms. Montalvo. How are you?
Blessed. How about yourself?
Trying to get there myself. Thank you for everything you've done on these platforms for us. Thank you so much. Okay, so going back to Saturday, I texted you to your cell phone the emails for my kids, but they didn't receive any documents yet. Now, are those documents for the ones who are under 18, or is that for all the kids? That's one question.
Would be 18 kids. If I missed them, I'll make sure they get the form.
Do you want me to retext you their emails? Because like I said, I've been watching it over since Saturday. I'm till being on the call and I haven't received anything yet.
Let me see. Hold on one second.
No, you probably have a whole bunch of texts or so. They're probably buried.
I get a blue dot next to them, so give me the first three numbers. Your area code.
863. I put in my number for both of them, but they have separate emails that I keep on top of them.
Okay, hold on.
I can text it to you if you'd like.
No, I got it.
Okay. Okay. My son and my daughter.
Okay, I got them. I'll send them right after the call.
Okay, thank you. That's one. Okay, two, how soon do you want or need them? Is it before launch to have all at the LLCs, the crypto, the wallet, the cold storage, the Ally Bank, and Uphold? How soon do you want it? Do you want everything done before launch?
No, if you if it's any kind of expense, no. If it's not, or just spending time to do it, then yes. Don't wait. We don't want to wait until we've launched and then try to go get stuff together to work with. We've been down for so long waiting for this thing, so I would really appreciate it if everybody could at least have one or two of the things needed to participate. That's what that call that you're going to get, or they're going to get, and everybody else is going to get. That's the pre-qualifying question. Do you have the 4 items? Do you have the funds? So those are the two things, two of the questions on the questionnaire or the checklist. So yeah, I would prefer everyone go ahead and get the stuff. You're going to need it. So
Okay,
unless you have to pay for something. If you have to pay for it, wait.
okay, so I could hold off on the cold storage.
Yep.
I could working on their crypto.com card, and they could download the Ally Bank and Uphold on their phones.
Correct.
We could do that. Okay. The other one is what was the other one? Since putting my family in it, can the beneficiaries and the witnesses, can they be the same family members of watching each other do the witnesses and beneficiaries?
Mhm.
I don't know if I'm saying that correctly.
Yeah, I got what you're saying. They just can't be
Oh.
in both slots.
No. Okay, so it have to be one or the other?
Right.
Okay. All right. And I think that's about it. Documents. Okay, I think that's about it. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Mr. Montalvo.
You're welcome. All right, Geronald.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
You had previously said that you were going to send texts out to inform us that we're going to get a call. Are we still going to do that?
Yeah, that's the way we're doing the thing. When you fill out the form, the callers or whoever's calling has that information. You're going to get a text. That text is going to say, my name is Montalvo Lewis with a promise delivered. I'll be calling you in 14 minutes. That way, you'll have an idea, because when they text you, you'll see their number.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely. And that's one of the questions on the checklist. That's our procedure because of the fact people are, I'm just calling it like it is. People are ducking phone calls because the one on the other end is looking for money. So people don't answer numbers they don't know. So that takes us out of the spam. That takes us out of the robocall and all that. Basically, it's an agreement before the agreement.
Time to turn the lights out.
Yep, absolutely. We got one more. Hold on a second. Winnie.
Yeah. Can you hear me, Montalvo?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, I was wondering, let's say you are in a household and you want everybody to be the beneficiary. You haven't found the witness. Would you consider notarizing for the witness?
The notary's going to want to read it and all that, but yeah, they'll do it. They're going to charge you. They may not. The bank will do it, but they're going to want to read it.
Do you mind?
That, I mean, it's not going to hurt anything.
Okay. That sounds great.
Yep.
Relieves me.
Yep.
Okay, I guess that's all I had. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Let me just hold on. Rhonda.
Yeah, I think I'm at work. I missed the first part, but I'll listen to the recording. A couple questions. The call next Monday, is that still on the normal Zoom you sent out a couple weeks ago? then there'll be a new Zoom after that. Is that correct?
Yeah, that call will still go on, but it won't be an update call. It will be talking about presentation. We'll be talking to new people being brought to the call. We'll be
But
talking.
on the link we already have though, correct?
Yes, yeah. I'm just going to let it run, but we won't be talking about the same stuff.
Okay, and the other question I have, and I'm not being negative, I just want to be clear, because sometimes seems like grade 4 has kind of changed. And I know we have the option to stay with one membership or what we wanted to do. I understand the need for 3, but I'm one of those had people drop out underneath me and I've been out of pocket for a while. So I want to feel stabilized first. And so if we, obviously, when we get to grade 4, there must be other choices to pay for or do when we get there versus taking on another Team Royal account. Is that correct?
Yeah. So let's say that you don't want to do the 2 other positions. Then you shop or pull it.
Okay, and then it's the third time, thank you. And I won't be able to reach you. And then it's the third time we get there is when we subscribe for APD. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, all right, that clarifies that. Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Jamie?
Yeah, just one question. It's just that in my emails, I haven't been receiving the emails for the last couple of weeks. It's, that's not going to be an issue, or because I'm just wondering.
No, because I've only sent emails to 75 people. The initial
No,
75.
No, I'm talking about even the emails for like the calls. For the last couple of weeks, I haven't received any emails.
Yeah, I haven't sent any.
Oh, okay, all right. Now I want to make sure that
Yeah, you're fine.
there's nothing wrong. Was that?
Now you're going to see a big one come out here in a minute. It's going to have all of the. Well, it won't be like that. It'll be individual, but it'll be the 5 documents, and you should get those. If you're on that list more than once, then you'll get it more than once. Just fill it out one time.
All right, and when's the email coming out?
That should be out tomorrow afternoon.
Okay, then yeah, this way, yeah, so I can check my emails. If there's any issues, I can let you know then. All right, no problem. Thank you.
All right. Winnie?
Yeah, I was wondering what would be the approximate time for the documents?
Time?
For the documents, to take like for the witness to be notarized.
You don't have to notarize it.
That's the only option I have.
Okay, well, you can stick me in there because the notary is going to charge you for that because anytime they write their name, they get to charge for it. So just stick me in there. That way, that'll eliminate that. And then once you have some funds under your pockets, then you can go back and have that document done again, and I'll pull mine out.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Relief.
Yeah, we want to keep it simple. I don't want a whole lot of stress.
Okay.
All right, Geronimo, you get the last one, buddy.
Thank you, Montalvo. I appreciate.
You're welcome.
Okay.
You just mentioned the 75 receiving an email. I haven't received an email in the 75.
You maybe you're into 75.
Excuse me?
All right. Try that again.
I said, you made a statement about the 75 receiving an email. I have not received an email in that 75.
I do believe I sent yours. You may need to look in spam.
I have been checking that just about every day, and I haven't received anything.
Hold on one second. Did you send in your 25?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. In fact, I sent you a money order because I didn't
Okay.
have cash app. That was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. You'll have it tomorrow.
Thank you.
Ooh, my back is hurting. All right, my back is hurting. I gotta go lay down.
Okay.
Any other questions? We'll have to take them on the next one. Carolyn, go ahead.
Hi, Montalvo. I also did not receive an email, and I did send the Cash App $25.
Hold on.
You're trying to get that apple tree switch on you, right?
Yeah, I know. Don't beat me up. What's your last name?
Morris, Morris.
Okay. All right. I believe we're set. Any other issues? We'll take care of it as soon as possible. Keep an eye on your email for a couple of things. Number one, you're going to see the form for those who missed it or I missed. Two, that won't go to everybody. It'll go directly to you too. But the form if you know somebody that you want to put in the white part of this spreadsheet, that form will be there and it's going to be called the Hive. Okay. HYVE, Hive. And then the last will be information about when the call is going to be, what the next call is going to be about. Of course, we have the one scheduled for Monday. There may be something happen on the 27th, Friday, right?
Yeah, Friday's the 27th.
Yeah, the Friday. So keep an eye out for Friday. There might be something special in play, and we'll see Thursday night. Well, I'll see. All right, I'm gonna jump off of here and take a hot shower. My back is kicking my butt. Thank you, everybody. Let me say that first and foremost. I know for a fact that what we're about to jump into and do is going to be something very special. Like I said, think about the process. Jefferson? Do you have a question, Jefferson?
Yes, I paid $25 for Burnell Gamble.
Did I miss anybody else? Let's take care of this now so I can get you guys on this list. Anybody else?
Me, Miller Barney.
Hold on, one at a time now. Hold on.
My hand is up.
Okay, go ahead.
Did you call the 75, all 75? Not, I'm not called, I mean, sent the email?
Yes.
I did not receive it. I've been looking and waiting since last week.
What's your name?
Susan Shane.
You're past the 75.
You
As
called
far as
me. You called me some time back and said I was on the 75 list. I'm no
okay.
longer there.
No, you're there. It's in alphabetical order. Hold on. You didn't get it? You're green, so I sent it. So did you check your spam?
Yes, from both of the emails that I use.
I'll send it again.
Can you check? Can you see my cell phone number there? Maybe that's a problem. Last four numbers, 6097.
Prosperology or something like that.
What did you say?
215-849. Is that right so far? I don't want to send
No,
it.
my cell phone number ends in 6097.
That's not what I have.
Oh, geez. How can I rectify that?
When you sign up.
Okay. So I won't be receiving, I'm not in the 75.
I would have to switch it back. I'm pretty sure you are. If I called you a while back, because I called the 75 already. But it's in alphabetical order now, so it's not by timestamp.
Yeah, you called me back when you first did it, way back.
Yeah, I would have called a 215-849 number.
That sounds like my landline.
Okay. That's what I called. All right. Anybody else?
Camilla Barnes.
And I called you.
I don't recall no, I did not receive one.
And when did you send the 25 in?
Oh, back in April. I still have the receipt. Might have been April. It was first of the year.
No worries. I got you.
Okay.
Yolanda Gardner.
All right. That it?
Hi, Montalvo. This is Shalonda Meadows. I don't think I'm part of the 75. I just want to make sure I'm showing up in the room, though.
I didn't hear a word you said.
This is Falonda Maddox. I just wanted to make sure I was showing up in the green. I did pay my 25.
Falonda Maddox.
Yes.
And you sent your 25?
Yes, I did.
You're all set.
Leslie Newsom.
Yep.
Okay. Calvin Healy, 1 to 75.
Yep.
Eva Berry.
Okay, now what's your name again?
Eva Berry.
Yep.
Montalvo, I just have a quick question. Can a beneficiary be someone that's actually intending to join sometime
Yes.
later? So wouldn't they have two accounts or no?
No, a beneficiary is not have doesn't have anything to do with anything but your funds when you leave here.
And so if you have 3 or 4 beneficiary, they all have to be on your bank account?
If they're going to receive funds that you have in that account, yes. Or at least a power of attorney of some sort. But I guarantee you, if they're not on there, if one of them's on there, they can get it out and disperse it. But if nobody's on that account, they will lock it up. Now you can
I'm just
decide.
saying, well, if somebody happens to one person, and then how does that work if one happens to that person?
Call the bank, bitch.
Yeah, you can check with the bank and see what they say. They'll give you the proper, because I can't give financial advice. You got to have license
All
for
right.
that. But I do
Okay,
know for a
thanks.
fact, because I've witnessed it 3 times already. If no
Mhm.
one's name is on the account of the deceased, that money will get locked up until they decide who gets it. And that's usually a year to 2 afterwards.
Yeah, I've seen that happen too. Yeah, my friend was her husband died and his niece was on there, so she took all the money.
It happens.
And he told her, "Don't worry, she'll give it to you," but she didn't.
Yeah.
All right, thanks. Thanks so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Montalvo,
Yes.
this is Latoya Scott. I have been on some of the calls, but anyway, I have a question. I want to confirm as part of, the 75 and everything, because I am looking at my email right now that I did send you the $25 on December the 8th of last year. So I just want to know what my status is.
Did I call you?
No.
Then you're below the 75. You're green, but you're below the 75.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Montalvo, when did the 75 stop so nobody keeps asking you?
No, what they're asking is where they at as far as the 75 is concerned. I can't give
Right.
you the where it stopped because it would not matter to you.
Right, because the 75 didn't it end last year sometime?
Yeah, as far as that's concerned, yeah.
That's what I was asking. Thanks.
Yep.
Vibrations.
Absolutely.
Vibrations.
Done. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate everybody.
Go take a
Have a blessed evening, everyone.
Vibrations. Bye, everyone.
Good night.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Good night.
Yeah, Merry
Good night.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Just want to ask
Good night.
vibrations.
Happy holidays,
Margaret.
everyone.
Could you please check your messenger, please, Montava? It's Margaret here.
Yep.
Okay, thank you, and have a blessed Christmas.
Thank you. You do the same.
Montavo and everybody else left present. I pray you all have a great night and a great holiday.
Merry Christmas, everyone, and vibrations.
Yes, vibrations to you, Montavo and family.